everyone, and welcome back to Deus Ex Invisible War. This is episode 3. Last time we explored the upper Seattle area, got to report into the WTO, and now we find ourselves taking the inclinator down to lower Seattle. So we're now going to have a look at the slums and see what this side of town is like. We're outside the Greasel pit, which is a location for us to check out, and we can see what else is going to be down here too. I'm very interested to see what this is going to be like in terms of the environment design. This takes us to Heron's Loft Apartments. I'm going to have to try and find a map. Got some bread. Let me see. We'll see what we can find. We got some food in the dumpster, so if you're ever a bit desperate for some health, dumpster diving is absolutely a viable option. Now, a spider bomb is something we picked up, as well as a concussion grenade. So there's a small explosion, and it detonates after a brief duration, or it can be set to detonate on contact. So, assumedly, concussion grenade would kind of knock some people out instead of being lethal. Self-assembles into a spider bot allied to the user, so it will attack the nearest enemy, delivering EMP and electrical damage, and detonates after a brief duration, or can be set to detonate on contact. I think we're going to leave these alone, actually, because these I don't feel like they're necessary. I'm going to drop these in the bin and release them into the wild. That will open up a spot in our inventory. I'm going to keep the proximity mines, and actually, I don't know, it says concussion. I feel like this is a lethal weapon, because the proximity mine, if that's going to explode a wall, you can put it on a wall and blow it up. I feel like it's going to kill a person. So I'm probably going to drop this grenade as well. We'll keep the prox mines, and we'll just enjoy the fact that we have, sometimes we'll pick up a multi-tool or two that just goes into its own little stack. It's got a mind of its own. And we have our binoculars. That I kind of just wish we didn't have binoculars. I wish our eyeballs, we could just have a zoom function. That would be nice. We're rocking a shotgun that has an EMP converter. We're rocking a pistol, and we have two weapons. One is a lethal and non-lethal. Will I throw the energy blade away at some point? Maybe I will. But for now, we'll leave it alone. But I'm going to take this bread with me. It's very important that this bread comes with me. What's down here? We're going underneath the Undercity. Alright, hang on. I'm pulling out my sword. What is that? Whoa! 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 Look at these guys.
Scab managed to fade, but I noticed things. I'll know next time a situation's getting script.
I'll know next time a situation's getting script. Okay. We got some beasts under here. And they've been eating people. Oh, man. An Omar agent. Here I am thinking that my, this is interesting, right? Because this is a field of view thing for sure in terms of, like, how we're holding on to people. But, like, it feels like this is where my field of view should be, right? In terms of holding on to a person. But I want to pull my vision out a little bit, so I don't know. I feel like the times that we're holding on to a person are few and far between. It doesn't bother me too much. Actually a little bit surprised to see this bad boy down here. A red Greasel hunter. What the hell? What's different? Street modified 9mm equipped with infrared stealth light used by mercenaries collecting sewer Greasel bounties. Oh, those things are Greasels. Gotcha. Okay. So, street modified 9mm. Now these weapon mods, I don't think I can take mods off. Once they're on, they're there. So that's probably why we do get some decent duplicates. So alternate fire mode toggles a beam flashlight. Let me have a look at this. So cool. We might just upgrade our pistol here. So an infrared stealth light, I'm assuming, means that we won't end up letting people know where we are by shining it in their face. So it feels weird to drop that. But I'll install these other mods that we've picked up again. So another silencer and another glass destabilizer. So we've basically just replaced that pistol with a better pistol. I don't know if that was a good choice to make or not, but, you know, it feels right. So now we have a cool red light. So I suppose if you were hunting Greasel, they would not detect the light being shone in their face, right? Alright. Let me get out of here. It's please. I'm now really slow. Oh my, I've fallen off the ladder, back on, and now I can't move. What is this torment? It won't even let me off. I just have to slowly climb up.
Just God being sitting here like this.
Here we go. Let me out. Oh, God. Jesus, thought I was going to die on that ladder. Okay. Ooh, hang on. Is there a...
Greetings.
Ooh, Omar here too. Greetings. Hey, you guys aren't upset that I killed your friend, are you?
The traitor handles business. I'm here to prevent unfair transactions.
Whoa, the fluctuation in voice.
Scan complete. Your biomods are quite new, but we offer technology you cannot find in Piezocam's labs. You will be impressed. Speak with the traitor. The Omar appreciates shrewd customers.
I like that they have different masks too.
You will be impressed. Speak with the traitor.
Shall we conduct business?
What are you selling?
I have a black market biomod canister, which enables non-PSOCAM functionality. I am also selling 3 energy cells for powering your biomodified systems. Or you might want 2 EMP grenades for disrupting electronic devices, such as surveillance equipment. As a regular customer, you must pay full price for each.
Yeah, so the 50% came from us being friends of the Omar, and then we did some things to get more money, but at what cost? Because what that has now pushed us to is now that we have this guy with another black market biomod, it's 500 credits more. So it's kind of balancing out. I don't know if we'd be able to do another favor that could get us back in good favor with them or not. I'm going to say maybe later for now, but if we get to a point where we're going to move on, I might pick this up.
Maybe later.
Very well.
Because then I can upgrade my hacking one, I think. Or I could kill these guys and see what's in here. So, 2 multi-tools. And there's a data pad in there. Alright, we'll leave that for now.
You don't look like you're from around here.
Oh, it's Queequeg's coffee. It is our pledge to our customers that we only use the finest organic coffee beans brewed with imported spring water. And I can break the glass. The Greasel Pit. Booze, games, music open every night till dawn. Mercs welcome. Clean bar, no weapons allowed, and tunnels section of the warehouse district. Alright. Let's pay attention to the news.
Today marks the 1-year anniversary of the refinery riots, protesting the incorporation of Seattle into the WTO. Mourners held a candlelight vigil in remembrance of those killed in the chaos. After the results of the referendum were announced on this day last year, demonstrators took to the streets to make their anger and disapproval known. Protesters claimed that the vote had been somehow fixed and that the results did not reflect the will of the people, particularly those living outside the enclave. It took several days before peace returned to the streets of Seattle, but there were no further disturbances afterward, although some of the tension lingers.
Whoa.
You know that Queequeg's coffee beans are slow-roasted in convective drums for maximum fidelity to region flavor?
I can hack it.
Yes, you demand authenticity from everything you do, and coffee is no exception. Queequeg's coffee, true to the letter, means it tastes even better.
True to the letter means it tastes even better. Please drink verification coffee.
After the decimation of Chicago, the obscure motives of Her Holiness and the Order are only part of what worries security experts. Go under the veil of the Order, and you find that perhaps disorder is a better word for this so-called unified world faith. Harmless missionaries at the train station, or sleeper agents for a regime fundamentally opposed to commercial society? Luminun Saman's inflammatory rhetoric is widely believed to have caused the recent unrest in Trier, Germany. But did adherents to an extreme brand of order philosophy in Europe carry out a strike in the center of the American heartland?
Today marks the 1-year anniversary.
Nice. Get some cool stuff. That also allows us to go to the apartments. Alright, so another entrance. We've got Hangar 11 on the outside here. How do I get this, how do I get this thug to clear out? Yeah. Let me in here. Is it that? Oh, it's literally that thing. Yep. Whoa, where am I trying to go here? Just let me into the dumpster. Okay. So this guy's gonna be a problem. And I've got a keypad code to get in here. Because this is the church, right? This is where I can report to church. Hey, thug man.
Not much is open in this neighborhood this late.
What if you just leave me alone while I go and do this? I'm gonna shoot it from a distance, so he'll never know it was me. Watch this. He'll never know. He'll just be like, whoa, who did that? Who did that? I think it worked. Yeah, you're clueless. You have no idea. I don't even know if you were gonna react, but you definitely won't react now. Alright, now turn around. Just gonna
Never was much of a ladies' man.
pop up in here. Yeah. Yeah. Let me in. Oh. I don't think he cares that I'm in. Coffee science 137. Trimethylxanthine is the major pharmacologically active ingredient in coffee, also known as caffeine. It is quickly absorbed into the blood and body tissues following consumption. Its property as an adenosine antagonist enhances its action on the central nervous system as a stimulant. Oh, you can also enter from the rooftop if you don't have a glass destabilizer like little old me. Ah, the coffee beans. Okay. So we're just going to commit a little bit of arson here. A soft key. Nice. I have the key code. Amazing. So I guess I can use that to get out as well. Now, the goal of this is just to destroy the beans. Okay. Coffee wars. Okay, there you go. Now, collect the reward for 300 credits for destroying the beans. Let's go out this way. Let's see what's up here. Might find something cool. Oh, wow. How did I not see that? That was like right there too. Okay. And I'm just going to do this for the hell of it. Ah! If you want to go in there, mate, it's open. But there's no coffee, I'll tell you that much. I reckon we'll head back up to the city anyway when we get a pilot. So let's check out the Greasel pit before we check out the apartment living. I keep going to... Usually my brain thinks that save game is always on top of load game. So then I go, and it's always new game, and it throws me off. Thank God it makes me confirm. Alright. Let's check the Greasel pit. What's going on down here? Oh yeah, so we're gonna have to put my weapons in here, aren't I?
Weapons in the Greasel pit. First I gotta transmit the safety lock codes to freeze anything you're carrying. Then I let you in. Otherwise, take a hike.
Go ahead, send the code. Yeah, this is like that cool thing like freezing the weapons.
Go ahead, send the code.
Thanks. There's sensors that will reactivate everything on your way out. You're clear to go in now.
Okay, so, oh yeah, because I don't even have to store weapons. It's just...
Just head out, and the sensors will automatically reactivate everything.
Yeah. I saw these, went, oh yeah, I gotta put these in, but yeah, it's just, they got that cool code thing going on. Booze Brand Lager. Loitering is prohibited, guys.
But what about the apartment?
I already picked up my gear.
Your gear? You're leaving? Sid, you made me get this big place. Do you know how high my rent is?
Come on, I'll be back. You know this is home to me, Cindy.
Sandy.
Sandy, right. But the captain's got to sail if he wants to keep his ship.
That voice. Okay, so this is a pilot.
Yes, I'm upset. Leave me alone. He's always leaving me. It's always like this when he goes away. He was gonna take me with him this time.
Well, well. An Enclave kid comes down to cruise the slums on Daddy's credit line. First time at sea level?
My parents are dead. They were in Chicago at the time of the attack.
Oh, sorry, mate. Just talking chuff, no offense.
Sure.
Sid Black. Call me Sid. Best jet jockey in the Northern Hemisphere. So, you're on your own? If you need a lift, I'm game. All you gotta do is bail out my jet and give me a little something for my trouble.
Who has your jet?
Sophia Sack, crime boss of the port. Holds court in the Heron's Loft building on the other side of town past the Order Church. Took my jet because she said I came up short on a shipment, but she's a lying thief. Everyone knows Sid's never lost a load.
How much do you charge your passengers?
The going rate. But I'm up the Swanee until I get those mercs away from my jet. Maybe you could arrange an accident, know what I mean? Eliminate Sack and her 2-bit security force. You look like the type.
If I do that for you, you gotta give me a discount on that ride, brother. I am sick of it. We're in another Deus Ex game and we've got another terrible Australian accent. No! Sorry, mate. Just blowing some chuff up your smoky chimney there, mate.
I don't like you lurking about and not saying anything. Sorry, old boy. Can't do much till I get my wings back. I can tell when a man's had some combat training. Have to in my business. Just saying goodbye to my girl. Always chokes me up a little.
Shut up. Thanks for getting me in.
How's it going? What do you want?
More uptown thieves every day.
Oh, whoa. You lot need to chill. Just because we got no weapons in here doesn't mean I can't use my fists. We got some beer. There was a... Yes, let me...
Responding to the rioting in Trier, WTO Director Chad Dumier made a gesture of reconciliation today. He offered to meet with Order High Priestess Her Holiness for talks designed to ease misunderstanding between the two groups. The WTO is wrongly equated with blind commercialism, says Dumier, just as the Order is wrongly equated with fanaticism.
If we learn to listen to each other, we can coexist peacefully. The WTO fully supports freedom of thought and freedom of religion.
No response yet from the Order. Anti-WTO rioting broke out for the third time recently at the Panzerworks factory in Trier. Many blame Order agitators for the violence.
Something that's very cool about this that I didn't pick up on at first is our Chad Dumier is that French dude from the original game that we met.
You drink only the finest, most authentic coffee because you demand excellence in everything you do.
So that, you know, he goes to form the WTO.
Time again for a talk bullet. In the bullseye today, Lin Mei Chen, High Augur of the Order Church. Miss Chen, do you believe one damn thing you've said since you've become a spokesperson for the church?
Well, of course,
Because I think Her Holiness is a fiction. That's right, a fiction. Why doesn't she show her face when she appears in public?
Well...
Because these are body doubles for a phony messiah. Tell me, who writes the little AI constructs that go into those hologram chapels cropping up everywhere? Don't play dumb with me, Miss Chen.
Mr. Steed, on the contrary.
Go ahead, lie to me. Lie to the public and lie to the poor saps who worship you and Her Holiness. It will just make your day of reckoning that much more devastating. This has been another Talk Bullet.
The metaphor for, like, this talk bullet and how it applies to how the news is handled in real life is pretty crazy. Because you've got that whole thing about controlled media, and they put people on just to say, hey, look, we've got this person on and we're going to talk to them, and they're never even allowed a chance for a proper rebuttal. It's just they say the points at them and then they try and respond and you just cut them off. And you're like, well, that's all we've got time for today, folks. Make up your mind on what's happening. When there isn't an opportunity for you to make up your own mind.
Most of us don't reside inside the well-guarded walls of an enclave. Most of us would be surprised to see a uniformed officer on our street, outside our business, on our way to the market. Our protection is our own responsibility, and that's why Mako Ballistics offers handheld weapons to suit any household budget or security threat. Stop your attacker with a stun prod, an electromagnetic boltcaster, a pistol, dual-action shotgun, or SMG machine gun. Whatever your security concerns, you can make it with Mako.
Responding to the rioting in Trier,
So we get like 3 for the most part, I think.
I'll break the scab's arms. Another lucky night.
The bathroom. In case of fire, nearest exit is over there. Unbelievable. Alternate route is deep breaths.
A new face. Interesting. Introduce yourself.
Is this a prank call or something? Funny way to meet people.
I search every place I can. You're very close, but not quite the one I'm looking for.
Close to what?
You look modified.
So?
I need help. I'm a helicopter pilot. They're holding me captive, along with my chopper, at the WTO terminal in Upper Seattle.
Right, I heard about your helicopter. How'd you get this call past WTO security?
I've tapped into the terminal's local network. The passcode to the hangar holding my vehicle is 00485. Get me out of here, and I'll fly you anywhere you want, free of charge.
I could use a pilot. I'll think about it.
That might mean making an enemy of the WTO if we go through in that sense, because they've grounded that pilot. That's cool, though. You look modified. My vision is augmented. We have a multi-tool. Ah! Okay, so 2 pilots so far. Oh, there's a, okay. Nice. Bottle beer, draft beer, rum shop, pretzel. Starks to beer on tap. You mind if I go behind the glass there? Red Greasel's temperament analysis. Green Greasels like pets compared to those red monsters. The greens are usually pretty controllable by an experienced trainer. There's no stopping the red Greasels though. Their attacks are too effective. No feints, no play. One mistake, and their trainer ends up dead.
Pit's downstairs.
It sounds dangerous.
Want a tip? Bet on Green Dragon.
Do a bit of Greasel betting.
The thing about a Greasel fight, it has more to do with upbringing than breeding. A Greasel's a Greasel.
We got a bet on Godzilla.
I heard it's just one strain, a genetic experiment. The company was called VersaLife.
Ooh.
This guy said he was a Knight Templar. He gave me some literature. It said that the Greasel tech was gonna be for humans. Lizard soldiers who could survive gas attacks, that kind of thing. A lot of down-and-outs around here are signing up for this Templar outfit. Me, I take everything with a grain of salt. Sure, you see a lot more mutants around, but they aren't a threat to humanity or anything. Maybe the pre-collapse government was going to crossbreed a couple of soldiers. So what? It's not like they'd ever do that to the general population. As for Green Dragon, she's the real thing. Sewer-born, rat-fed, a hunter, you know? I'd put my money on Green Dragon. Good talking to you.
Again, love it. So good. Green Dragon and Godzilla. Which story should we believe? So I think the signal that blocked our weapons also disabled our toughness biomod as well. Oh, I can change songs. It's a hollow jukebox. And these are all going to be licensed songs. I've made a mistake. I should have just let it be because the music naturally stopped. Is there any one of these that isn't a song by this band? What if I destroyed it? I thought this was going to be a situation where we could oh, Leah. I thought this was going to be a situation where we could talk to another NG.
Leo,
Chicago, you made it out.
what are you doing down here? Signing up with the Order Church like Billy?
Terrorists.
The WTO? Chief Morgan seems pretty intent on recruiting us.
Leeches. They want a monopoly on everything, including security agents.
Then what are you gonna do?
You need work, you go to the pit. This is what I did. I found work. Mercenary, black market. In a few hours, they sent me to Egypt.
I thought you wanted to be a corporate heavy.
I've been thinking about this. I don't want to be a lab monkey or be in anybody's army. I don't want to be a piece of meat they fight over. Corporate heavy, maybe. But right now, I work for myself.
Damn, okay.
Why Egypt?
I'm working for the Omar, you know, the cyborgs. They're a global operation these days.
What are they paying you?
I'm protection to help them open shop in a scabland Medina near New Cairo. 2,000 per week, plus mods.
Not bad. What kind of mods?
Anything I want. Anything. The best mods are black market, attack drones, bot domination. This will add value when I go back to the corporate market.
Well, good luck out there.
Also, my Omar contact says they have stuff that goes way beyond biomods. Luck will not be a factor for me.
Luck will not be a factor for me. Alright, buddy. I believe you. Just while I'm in this bar, let's just pretend that the jukebox broke. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? Go away! It's music that permeates through music volume. It's not music. It's a lifestyle. Alright, fuck you then. I'm gonna go and let the song run out like it did last time. And then we'll talk to the other characters. Jukebox broken. Alright, the jukebox, it's busted now. So
But I
now
talked to Mr. Paladin.
I'll walk through here.
Laid it all out, straight up.
Uh-huh.
The Templars stand for something, you know. It's ancient, it's philosophy, and it scripts the paps of all that Her Holiness love and meditate and mumble to yourself.
These guys are mercenaries. They pitch whatever creed their boss tells them to.
You just haven't ever really studied the Knights Templar. They have the same basic ideas as the Order Church, but they believe it, they fight for it, and they don't rip off a bunch of other religions.
Her Holiness wants to bring everyone together. It's called koinonia, fellowship and communication. Yeah, koinonia. I think it's Greek.
You seekers are just little parrots. Cheep, cheep, cheep. Repeating a new batch of words every week.
There's a new sheriff in town, in case you want to know.
I am studying Acolyte, the mental factor for inebriation.
My new boss? We call him Mr. Paladin. He made me a knight.
Mr. Paladin.
That was a joke. Seekers can make jokes, can't they?
That's right. Like Sir Francis Drake, like Sir Francis Bacon, like Sir, I can't remember what the other one was.
Sir Francis Paladin?
Our faith spread like wildfire just after the collapse. But now everywhere I go, I see skepticism.
A lot of people say they're seekers, but they just go along with the Order Church because it's so in your face all the time.
Perhaps my friend is right. Perhaps our terminology has become too sophisticated.
People are mad. Sewer gobs killing their kids, pollution, nanite swells as big as hurricanes, cyborgs in the alleys, all fallout from the big labs.
Our message was much simpler in the beginning.
What I'm about? Take back. Take back our streets, take back our bodies, take back our minds.
We need to find the right balance between truth and persuasion, between a complete science of mind and the value system that follows from it.
Just wait. Templars gonna have their day.
Templar bigotry is merely a bastard creed. It has nothing to do with a search for true order.
My new boss? We call him Mr. Paladin. He made me a knight.
If the Templars' twisted ideas are permitted to spread, they will lead only to great suffering. These issues must be brought before Her Holiness. Our faith spread like wildfire just after the collapse.
It's very interesting to see the split between people, but they're having a conversation about it. So we're getting exposure to the different perspectives and the different factions here through these groups.
I've learned some things about the experiments they were doing on us.
Yeah?
Tarsus is a front for something called Apostle Core. They gave us an experimental biomod architecture, one that can supposedly reconfigure anybody's DNA to accept nanite infusions.
Well, as long as it works.
That's what the Order and WTO are fighting over. Universal biomodification.
Universal? Are you sure? That would screw up the market pretty bad. Why would Tarsus want to undercut their own product?
I told you. Tarsus is a front. No one's quite sure what Apostle Core is after.
Funny way to end up a free agent.
Just like having these people that you're with just ending up in random places is a choice. Okay. Shall we head downstairs? Let's take a look.
Bet 100 on chicken liver. 5 to 1 odds, baby.
Okay, there's another one called chicken liver. Sure. So we are learning the names of learning the names of all of them so far. How many we got?
Match 7. Gobs are in the chute. Buy-in is the house minimum. Odds are 1 to 1.
You really have cockfights with transgenics down here?
Hey, better watch the thieves speak around the pit, or these scabs, not me of course, but these other scabs might take advantage. Know what I'm saying?
Sorry. So how do I know which transgenic to bet on? They all look the same to me.
You work in a lab or something?
Something like that.
Well, we fight gobs down here. Green gobs, brown gobs, baby-stealing, sewer-slinking, good-eating gobs. Follow me? Right now, it's Green Dragon in the North Chute, Shutterbug in the South. Walk around, check the fighters, then let me know where you want to put your money.
That's funny. Alright, so we've got a few. I love love that it's like, transgenics, you're a phoebe. Down here we call them gobs.
Let me think about it.
Make it quick. Gobzilla's on deck.
Godzilla. Godzilla mentioned. Dude, how cool is it to see these guys again, right? That's cool. Like, actually, like, building on something that we saw in the original game and then what's happened to them post-collapse. I'm a big fan of that. I think that's great. Tina.
The bookie's at the south door.
The bookie's at the south door, sweetheart.
That shutterbug under the floor raised her from a little pup. A lot of people look down their noses at homebred gobs, but it's the training that counts, in my opinion.
The bartender said to bet on Green Dragon.
The scientific name for these mutants is Greasel. Training's so important because Greasels all come from the same genetic line made by a company called VersaLife, which I guess must have gone bankrupt after the collapse. Gotta get my Ekagat in tone for the match. That's what the Order Church calls concentration.
My Ekagat.
Can't call the moves if you don't have a balanced mind.
Okay.
Looking for a sure thing? She's right under the grate there. Check out the scales on that girl. That's Green Dragon, a new gob fresh from the sewer. Mean as nails. She been in many fights? A Greasel don't grow up wild and not get in fights. I said this gob is fresh, understand? Been hunting scab winos for years. I'll take your word for it. Hey Jack, listen up. Want to script some real cash? You look like the mercenary type. Depends on what you mean by script. Final match is 4-to-1 odds. Buy-in begins right after this fight, after which the odds stand, even if something happens to one trainer's lineup. You want me to kill someone's Greasel? Shh, I'm talking about the champ Godzilla. Follow me? She's still at Tina's pad in the Heron's Loft building near the Inclinator, apartment 22. I'll give you a bounty if that gob dies. Plus you get to make bank on the 4-to-1 situation. Cool? I'll think about it.
Make bank on the 4-to-1 situation, but what if we don't win? That'd be a sweet credit karma, wouldn't it? So we can take out Godzilla. Justice for my boy Mac. This happened to my buddy Mac once, right? This Godzilla, Mac found it. And Mac, he ain't seen a credit of Godzilla's winnings. This could be justice for Mac.
Now for the big time.
We'll see how we go. So the final match, eh? 4-to-1.
Mean sons of bitches, that's for sure.
Does that mean that we could bet on this match, but then if it gets to the final match with Godzilla, we got to do it before then?
I never bet. I just like to see him fight.
Or we just bet everything on Godzilla and watch a clean house. I'm not sure how to work. Let's see a Greasel fight. I'm gonna, just in case, because we could take out Godzilla and get justice for Mac, but I'll save. And then we'll do it.
What's it gonna be?
I'm gonna bet on Green Dragon.
My money's on Green Dragon.
Yeah, Green Dragon. I put my money on sewer gobs every time. They're meaner. How much you want to bet?
Now, this is an interesting thing, because we're sort of looking at this situation and being like, this Eddie guy, Godzilla getting offed, us getting a reward, plus cashing in on the 4-to-1 situation. He's very confident. He seems very, very confident that Green Dragon is going to make it to that final bracket. So that kind of puts you in a situation where you're like, well, I'll bet big on Green Dragon for our first round here then, won't I? And then Green Dragon wins, keeps going up. We off Godzilla. We're making bank. I'm spending 1,000 on that black market biomod canister, not even caring that I'm a friend of the Omar or not.
Here you go. Name's Alex D.
D for Upper Seattle Dandy?
D for don't ask.
Well, better get your buns over to the pit. Your gob's dropping into the fire.
Alex, don't ask.
That's it.
Green Dragon, you better win, bro. Oh, look at him going. Oh, spit on it. Oh, he's landed 2 shots without this guy landing 1. Oh, 2-to-1. Oh. 2-to-2. 3-to-2. You idiot! You lost! I bet 500 credits on you, you asshole!
Now for the big time.
What do you mean? You lost! Green Dragon lost! I bet 500 credits on you. Why am I even offering Godzilla? I thought you were confident.
Now for the big time.
What do you mean now for the big time? You just lost your sewer, Greasel. Oh my god, bro. What the hell?
You can tell a champ by the way she listens. Shutterbug heard, she acted, she carried through.
This guy. What's he stand to gain from offering Godzilla now? Nothing! I lost.
The pit appreciates the business, though.
Thanks.
Come back later tonight. Tina's bringing in the champ, Godzilla. It's gonna be Godzilla versus Snake Eyes, 4-to-1 odds. Bet on Snake Eyes, you might just quadruple your money.
Thanks for the tip.
Bet on Snake Eyes, you might just quadruple your money, but Godzilla's the champ. Okay, how interesting. So it's a situation where this guy, with his beautiful green dragon, super confident, wants to eliminate Godzilla, and then it's not even Godzilla versus the green dragon, it's Godzilla versus this other guy. So now I'm curious, if we take out Godzilla and then come back here later, will it be Godzilla versus the Green Godzilla versus the Green Dragon? I can't believe how confident I was, like, alright, bet 500. And then he died. That was a Shutterbug victory. My word.
It'll take us a while to get cleaned up for the next match.
Alright, we'll keep this save here. And then this is going to be our our scientific test. So this way I get to see if taking out Godzilla may or may not impact the future of this fight. That's what I'm curious about. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know if Green Dragon will make it to the end, or whether it's just going to be Snake Eyes. Because that's the thing, if you take out Godzilla, then it's got to be Green Dragon making it to the top, even though we just witnessed the humiliating defeat. I'll be very curious to see how it plays out. Okay, so we have 2 pilots as well. One, free him from liberate that vehicle, or free the helicopter pilot for free travel, but potentially making an enemy of the WTO. So those are some good choices as well. So let's get out of here. Now I'm going to go explore the apartments. We'll probably check in with the church, actually, before we go into the apartments. So let's see what's happening in here. Your Holiness. The Order Church. Let's see another location of this game. See what they're gonna make me do.
It's not too late. Just because you took one assignment for the WTO doesn't mean that the Order won't accept you. Talk to Lin May. The Order needs your help and has its own interests in the Mako facility.
My alliances are my own concern, but yes, I'm heading to Mako next.
Be careful whom you trust. Only the Order can help you retain your individuality and find spiritual balance. All others are suspect.
Is the WTO really that bad? The Enclaves are safe and prosperous. It seems like a solid foundation for the future.
The WTO, Tarsus, or any other corporate entity seeks only to exploit you. As far as Tarsus is concerned, we're experiments, not people. Just walking petri dishes. You know we're worth more than that.
I'll keep all of that in mind.
May Her Holiness watch over you.
Be careful who you trust, but I'm all for the church. It's just like Billy, without any second thought, she's like full in. She's like 100% in. There's like not even like a doubt in her mind, and she's like, I'm in. Say less. We'll have to investigate and form our own opinion. Also, hearing Chris Sabat, by the way, as our main character, I was fine with that. But then I have received the news that the female character you can play as is voiced by none other than Laura Bailey herself, and I have some regrets. What do you mean I could play a game where I'm voiced by Laura Bailey? Damn it! But I'm fine with it. It's fine. It's fine.
WTO Chairman Dumier is irredeemable. He has led too many down the path of greed and disorder.
He's a Chad. But he's a Chad.
We are so fortunate that Her Holiness found us before Dumier could invade our spirits with such ruthless and selfish competition.
Each of them knows in his or her heart that something is still missing. True order, and soon they will begin to seek it, and we will be there to help them.
Yes, we will share with them the compassion and peace Her Holiness has shown us.
Welcome to the Order Sanctuary for this city, Alex D. We've been expecting you.
Wasn't exactly easy getting here.
We appreciate your dedication.
I did what I had to.
Please step inside. Join us for meditation. Her Holiness awaits your presence.
This is our haven from the madness and greed the WTO tries to spread.
Welcome, my friend.
Her Holiness inspires us all to reject the materialistic, profit-driven attitudes propagated by the WTO.
The dialogue and the subtitles are different there.
Human society has been twisted and subverted by those blinded by false prophets.
False prophets or false prophets?
The Order teaches us to put people first, which should be the natural structure.
Her dialogue and subtitles are wrong.
Money is not the supreme reward or motivator.
These are trying times for us all.
At least you got that right.
We will guide everyone to true order.
Fortunately, we have visionaries like Her Holiness to guide our way.
Now, so the problem with the church is that it's very much like, we're not a cult, but it has all of the languages and aesthetics and makeups of a cult. And they say the things that are nice. And you go, you know what, maybe that's okay, you raise a good point, but why you all gotta cover your eyes? You know, eyes are the window to the soul. And I can't look you in the eyes when I talk to you. You're all faceless. And you're a mouthpiece for your holiness. You can twist that in a negative way too, in the same way that you can look at what the WTO are doing and twist that in a negative way. But Chad Dumier...
A seeker must always be patient.
He's a Chad. Has he really fallen so far from grace?
Fortunately, we have visionaries like Her Holiness to guide our way.
Like, is there this metaphor with their character design that they're literally, like, blind to things because they're being led by a leader? Like, he didn't like what I had to say. They're trying to silence me. They're trying to silence me. They're trying to silence me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Only I can throw benches around here, pal. Jesus. Alright, so think about this. Got off track there because I got distracted. But it's like this sort of... the holiness is guiding our way. We don't need to see. We don't need to look. We don't need these eyeballs. We'll just cover it up. And they all just speak the words of Her Holiness.
You owe this search for true order, not only to yourself, but also to your fellow humans. There is a far to be al-kafaya, of collective duty. You are bound to search and bring the search to others, so that all may reach deeper understandings and peace.
Whoa, Her Holiness. On a hologram.
Ah, you seek solace from your everyday troubles.
Book on the floor. Frankenstein! Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Actual Frankenstein novel. Follow me, I seek the everlasting ices of the north, where you will feel the misery of cold and frost, to which I am impassive. You will find near this place, if you follow not too tardily, a dead hare. Eat and be refreshed. Come on, my enemy, we have yet to wrestle for our lives, but many hard and miserable hours must you endure until that period shall arrive. So we've got little pieces of Frankenstein.
Alex D. of Tarsus Academy. You are alive.
You always speak the truth, Your Holiness.
The Order Church condemns the illegal biomodification experiments performed on you and the other trainees.
Biomods are part of the training. We knew what they do to our tissues.
Your biomod architecture is no piezochem clone. The trainees' DNA has been completely rewritten. We are certain the one called Leo would have been ineligible for biomodification without extensive gene replacement.
Sounds like typical R&D, an innovation that would expand the biomod market.
The technology's uses exceed what you might expect. It could standardize the human organism, make all ability and talent into software modules, radically disrupt the social order.
You think there's a political agenda behind my biomods?
Yes, we have rescued you so that you can help us identify and defeat your creators. Please listen to my High Augur, Lin Mei Chen. She will contact you at the holocom in the other room. Unlocking your saber can also help you achieve greater order. As the Muslims before you who revere this attribute, you must be steadfast and you must be patient. Sometimes the search will be difficult. Obstacles within yourself and people who do not understand may stand in your way. Self-discipline and faith will keep you on the path.
Okay. So, His Holiness. Her Holiness, sorry. I went to say hi, Overseer. Went to His Holiness. Went to Her Holiness. Her Holiness is also wearing the same outfit and is also with the eyes covered. It's the blind leading the blind, dude. So Lin Mei Chen was on the news, so that's who we'll speak to. I love the credits on the altar. That's a really nice touch.
You must activate your Kundalini, or your spiritual energy. As you purify your spirit in your search for true order, it will ascend from one spiritual center, or chakra, in your bodies to another. As it reaches your higher chakras, you will gain new insights, bringing your lives into deeper order.
Activate your Kundalini. Also, here are my flares underneath the stage. Gotcha.
You must strive with your meditations to become a Pandita. Our Hindu brothers originated
That
this
dude's gun come from?
one who is liberated or self-aware. Through this inward reflection, you can liberate yourself from chaos and
Onward,
disorder.
order soldiers.
Should we go up or down? This will be where we'll get contacted on Holy Projector, I guess.
I'm here. You said you had more to say about the raid on Tarsus. What went wrong?
We're still investigating. I haven't heard from Captain Lamar since he disobeyed my orders.
Why should I join a group which is at war with itself?
Unifying the world's religions is a difficult enterprise. What we must do, and I ask your help in this, is determine what happened to Captain Lamar so that we can assess the operation. Just as you arrived, I got a report that he had abandoned his unit. Incidentally, my agents have been following your activities in Upper Seattle. We will talk about Mako Ballistics when you return.
One of your own captains? AWOL?
He was seen with a gang of local thugs linked to the Knights Templar. He did a little moonlighting after the Tarsus raid by coordinating a prison break.
Busy man.
He's pinned down in the Inclinator right now, negotiating with the authorities for safe passage out of Seattle. I want you to infiltrate the facility and learn what you can about this betrayal. Then perhaps we'll be closer to understanding his actions at Tarsus Academy.
What's the connection to the Knights Templar?
Unclear. One of their commanders was facing trial, and I guess Templar extremism appealed to some of our seekers. The church seems to be losing ground in disadvantaged neighborhoods, where the poor are quick to join any cause that makes them feel powerful.
Damn, okay, so there's a traitor. Lamar. I'm gonna take this flag and put it up his ass. Now let's get some stuff. I've got multi-tools to spare. Oh yeah. You know what's good? It used the one in my inventory instead of this one. So that's very nice. I appreciate that. Thank you. Some credits. Scrambler mine. A noisemaker grenade. What does that do? Does it make noise? Emits an indistinct, non-threatening noise that can be used to attract attention. It detonates after a brief duration, or can be set to detonate on contact. That's nice to just be like, move away from here. I might keep that. I might keep that. I'm assuming a scrambler scrambles technology. Excuse me.
Unlocking your cyber can also help you achieve greater order.
I'll keep the noisemaker grenade. Maybe we'll need to use that. 2 multi-tools to get rid of that. Or I can do this. Am I gonna get attacked? Oh, okay. Am I gonna get attacked by these things? Yeah, I am. Yeah! I'm gonna get killed, actually. Yum, 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 yum. Nice. If I back away from them, as I do deliver the final blow, I can avoid getting destroyed. Concussion mine. Yo! Oh my god, I just ate all my food! I just ate all my food! I just ate all my food! Now that is a certified Mapo moment. Now, if I was that type of guy, I would reload my save. Just to get my food back. But I'll leave it alone. Increased damage. Very nice. Oh my god. Another multi-tool added to my inventory that's one of these fake ones. One of these fake ones. We've hit a maximum amount of energy cells maybe as well. I'll just use it because I can refill that. Now, let's have a look at weapons. Can I install... No weapon mods for physical weapons. For melee weapons, I should say. Damn. So straight up increased damage. Cool. We'll keep that on us. Who knows when it'll come in handy. Let's hack this bad boy. What's going on the old computer? Basement turret hostile. It's off, so that's nice. And I can control it also. I could have used it to destroy those spider bots. How cool. Alright. There's literally no reason for us to do anything about this. Unless there's a mission to be like, can you fix our power problem?
My seekers, you must activate your Kundalini.
Okay, so we've been given some good stuff from the church.
From one spiritual center or chakra in your bodies to another. As it reaches your higher
Is there a... No, I'm getting distracted by all the holograms. I was like, is there a news terminal here? No. Alright. Now we go to the apartments. Let's see what it looks like in here. Oh, there's a guard. Oh my god, look at this guy.
That landing pad is run by a local smuggler, Sophia Sack. Looks like they seized Sid Black's Harrier, probably as payment for phony debts. It never hurts to have a pilot who owes you a favor. You could pay the debt, or, better, eliminate Sack and her henchmen for the good of the whole neighborhood.
Destroy Sack! It's not even like kill or eliminate, it's just destroy. Oh my god. Okay, so the church also wish for Sack to be removed, so we could do that. That allows us to get Sid Black's jet, but then it's gonna cost a little bit to get flown out. I assume what they were talking about in regards to getting a pilot is will also affect. I guess if you pay for a flight, you might get into a better spot, you know? Do I want to do that for the order? Maybe. Lone Wolf, the Booze Hound's best friend. We got burning trash in here. What do you mean? What do you mean? Nice. How we got burning trash in here? That's crazy. Scientifically speaking, shutting the dumpster, there should be no flow of oxygen, and therefore the fire would stop. Alright, what do you reckon? You turn around, buddy. I've got an ATM to hack. Purity.
Just going for a walk.
Oh.
Scoping the place? Working for Sid Black, maybe?
I've seen him around.
He owes Miss Sack some money. We're keeping his jet until he pays up. Last thing we need is some stranger casing the landing pad.
Can I talk to Miss Sack?
What for?
Maybe I can settle things on Mr. Black's behalf.
You better not be feeding me a line.
You wouldn't fall for something like that.
I guess you're right. Through this door, take the hallway to the elevator at the other end. It's busted, so you'll have to climb the ladder in the shaft to the top floor. Miss Sack's office is up there. And remember, stay off the landing pad.
Got it.
Miss Sack's in the office by the landing pad, so that she can keep an eye on her property.
It's such an unfortunate name. Miss Sack. Miss Sack. Yeah.
Hey. You better not be pulling my leg.
Okay. Damn. So we can go up there. There's a ladder to it. There's a window out there, so we can go check that place out. I need to adjust my clicking frenzy fingers over here because I like go to run up to this guy to talk to him, but it initiates automatic conversation, and then I end up right clicking and skipping that first line of dialogue, sadly. Alright, let's check this place out. Apartment 21.
Whoa, hey, this is my apartment.
I guess I took a wrong turn somewhere.
Who sent you? It was that Pequod's jerk, wasn't it? He isn't satisfied that he already has the zoning lockdown for all of Upper Seattle and can keep me out. He has to play like a mafia don and send people to harass me. Well, I won't be intimidated. I won't.
I didn't come here looking for a fight.
If he wants to peddle his overpriced peculinos down here, let him. But I deserve a shot at those babyface executives uptown. What I need is a hacker. Someone to break into the civic manager's computer at the WTO terminal and approve my zoning petition. Business is good down here. I've got money and I want to expand.
Sounds like a risky operation, but I take it you can afford to hire a few thugs of your own.
Well, I'd make it worth a certain someone's while, that's for sure. Why do you ask? Know anything about government databases?
Maybe I'll check back with you later tonight.
So, we've destroyed his business, but we can also be like, alright, let's approve your zoning laws, and then I'll benefit from both coffee companies. The Pequodchinos? There's also, I guess, the code to his shop there. Our love affair with the bean, the legend, One day, Caldy found his goats gathered curiously around a dark green leaf shrub with bright red berries. So that's the origins of coffee, of course. We've read that. Think. NG Resonance fan, huh? We got some binoculars. On Liberty by John Stuart Mill. I believe that the practical principle in which safety resides, the ideal to be kept in view, may be conveyed in these words: the greatest dissemination of power consistent with efficiency, but the greatest possible centralization of information and diffusion of it from the center. This central organ should have a right to know all that is done, and its special duty should be that of making the knowledge acquired in one place available to others. Its advice would naturally carry much authority, but its actual power as a permanent institution should, I conceive, be limited to compelling the local officers to obey the laws laid down for their guidance, and all things not provided for by general rules. Those officers should be left to their own judgment. It's upside down. Like the bed blanket is here, so he sleeps not against the wall, right? Sleeps here with no pillows and lies down and pictures NG Resonance upside down in a lovely sexual 69 position. And then he wakes up and he goes, "Whoa, what a great day, NG," and goes,
My shop's closed right now. Not a lot of late-night drinkers in this part of town.
Yeah, well, that's probably gonna realize that that's a bad idea. Can't activate the TV. What a dreary apartment. You should get some plants or something. Do they even have those now in 20 whatever this year is? This wallpaper. Oh my god. This is the stuff that I love because it's just so not futuristic in any sense of the word. Let me in now. So, whoa, who's that?
I think something's going on here.
What do you mean? Who? Yeah. Alright, she's knocked unconscious. I'm here for the Greasel, lady. I hear it pitter-pattering around. Oh, it's in a little cage. Never mind. Okay. Throw a damn grenade. Just whacking her in the face. Ah! Greasel Trainer's apartment. Thank you. Okay, just... be careful. This thing packs a punch. Get you out of harm's way. Here you go. You passed out in your chair. You were having a good little sleep, and then you went, "What if I passed out in my chair?" And then you fell on the ground trying to grab your candy bar. Detective Dick Murchison, the Jet City Murders. I knew she was trouble the moment she walked into my office. She was the kind of woman who never went to Lower Seattle without a pair of sentinels on a leash. Yet here she was on my doormat, rain-soaked, alone, and vulnerable. So why was I afraid? He was some WTO hotshot. That's how she started. He ruled the New Seattle Society and had the SSC in his hip pocket. The only way she could find a detective brave enough to go after him was by heading down the inclinator into my office. Was it brave enough? Or was it stupid enough? Didn't matter to me. I would have done anything for a curve like her. That, and the bill collectors had drained the last of my credits. She was afraid he was going to rub her out, try and lay his hands on her family fortune. He had a mistress somewhere on the platform above, and she was in on the plot. And there was his bodyguard, Barry the Juice. After the last time I crossed him, I knew even a hollow mail from him would try to strangle me. Getting involved in all this was a bad idea, but hell, bad ideas are my job. Okay. Love it. You can damage the TV, but you can't break the glass. Alright, sorry, Mr. Godzilla. Ah! This thing, God, this guy going crazy, alright? Alright, there we go. Probably should have just blown it up, honestly. I need to drink some beer for the pain. Man, this hurts. Is that a, is that a real, cat? That's just a soft toy, right? Guys, that's not a real dead cat. It's just a... Oh my god, it's meowing! What do you mean it's meowing? What do you mean it's meowing? That was a cat outside, right? Oops, someone's opened the door. Oh, there's... Oh, wait, what the... No! There's real cats. Let them out. I'm getting out of here.
Gotta do something fast.
Ah! It's the cats that are the problem, not me.
Ah!
What do you mean? He's run into the acid?
Acid! Ah! I'm ready. Acid!
I can't get out the window!
Acid! Ah! Acid! Ah! Acid! Ah!
Just let me...
Acid!
Let me out!
Acid! Ah! Acid! Ah!
He just fucking... Are you kidding me, dude? He just stood there until he died. And I can't get out this window. Get out! Let me out! Fuck, dude. Let me out the window. Ah! Feeding instructions for Greasel care. At least one whole cat per day. I do not feel bad about this. Live cats are the best. If you must use a dead cat, warm it up in the microwave first, then wiggle it around for the feeding. Never feed your Greasel table food. It encourages bad habits. Make sure your pet has fresh water every day. I'm sorry, ma'am. You were feeding live cats. Who the hell are you? Why are you in
really
here?
like to tap into the overachiever market. They're the ones that get hooked on this stuff.
Why are you in here, bro? Do not walk into... Yeah, please leave. Do not walk into this acid. Alright? Get out of here. Oh! Alright, anyway. This is for feeding live cats to your stupid Greasel. Sorry you had to see this, kiddies. You're free now. And maybe one of these days, I'll get out of this window. Ah! So there's like... I can't jump out, right? And then I'm crouched. I'm trying to like do the crouch like you can kind of climb out. Just let me out. You know what I mean? I'll pick that up, right? Put that there. Put that here. Oh my god. But the physics and me interacting with this make this really hard. Because I go, there we go. So I can get out by picking up a box and putting it back in. Okay, there's more cats. We have a broken elevator. Okay, and I've just been permanently marked for termination by the spider bot. And presumably the rest of the facility. Always go dumpster diving, you'll never know what goodies you find. Oh. Lower Seattle slumps. I guess this is like that front entrance. So there you go. Yeah, who got away? Not me. I'm just a guy. See, because now if I want to get back in this apartment, you know, you see what I have to do? I have to try and get back in. What do you want me to do? Pick up the crate and put it here, and now do that. And then do this, and now this is how I get back in. Alright, So oh, I'm dead. I didn't realize my health was that low. Shit. Oh no. Oh no. I did not realize my health was that low. Okay. Kill the Greasel apartment 22. And then we return to collect a reward. Okay. Doors open. Where is she? Knocked her out. Unconscious. Wow. Done. Easy done. Passed out drinking on her living room chair. Okay, now we got to take out the Greasel. Now, I don't know if the sword can get through the cage. I do like a... Is there like a stabbing motion instead of a swinging motion? Right, I'm poisoned anyway. Alright, alright, there you go. The sword was good. The sword was a good choice. Let's restore some health. Drink a little soda. Okay. Godzilla has been slain. The cats are freed. Go free, kittens! Let me get you out of this window. Go free. Get out. Go. Please get out. You won't be fed to Godzilla anymore, kittens. Okay. I'm sorry you have to look at your fallen brothers. And we have Greasel Trainer's apartment. Ain't that nice? So you could get in, obviously, from the window, but I'll use a multi-tool. You know, we only have a few of them. And now it's time for us to do this, I guess. I guess this would have been another way in. Ooh. Flash bomb, another multi-tool, and some cigarettes. And I'm just kind of trapped. There we go. Right. Where are we here? I can't really, we're underneath the elevator. I love the like absolute sheer inhuman level of crouching that you can do. It's like, yeah, I'll fit through there. Alright, cool. Let me check out the old dumpster, because there's some food for me to consume. There you go. Now, this is again, the entrance level. I just need to pick up the stuff that we missed from when we got fortunately slain. There we go. Okay. So now we got to get up a little higher. But the elevator is busted. So, how are we going to do this? Because getting onto the elevator... I can just... Yeah. That ladder blended in the environment a little bit for me.
The landing pad is off limits.
No worries, Chief. I'm here to see Miss Sack.
Go on about your business.
Okay, so we got a camera, and I can hack this. And then we got some bedrooms with a lot of... Oh, I might have a use for my multi-tools here. Okay, the helipad out here, potentially. Okay. Just having it.
Hey, I was talking to you.
Yeah, what? You want to keep talking, do you? Alright, he's going down this way. I'm hacking in. He's coming closer. You be quick. Oh, turret. Security camera off. Security camera off. Alright, we'll turn off the cameras. A higher interface level is required for my hacking. Because the domination or alliance switching options for turrets, we can just turn them off. Right, wait for him to walk back down. He's not even checking this hallway. So we're good. Can I turn the turrets off? It's already off, so that's fine. But I guess if the alarm triggers, it'll just automatically turn on. Inclinator as gatekeeper. There are those that revere the inclinator as a symbol of connectedness. We've read this. I will say, so, like, I do appreciate that there's still, like, the books to read that we could do in the original game. Something that I'm actually missing, though, is the simplification of a lot of these terminals, in the sense that the computers just have, like, camera, turret, or a gate, something like that. And something I really loved and appreciated was, like, the emails, like, the communications between departments. Being able to be a peeping Tom and get that level of sort of spying on what was going on communication-wise. I feel like that element of the game from the original is sorely missed here. I really loved seeing the communication, being able to, like, log into specific terminals, getting their logins, seeing emails that they've received. But then if you go to other people's terminals, you could see the other half of the conversation and piece it together. Stuff like that was really amazing, actually. I like that a lot.
Leave.
Sophia Sack.
The landing pad is off limits.
Yeah, I got you, Chief. You walk down that way, and I'll stay here. Alright, what do we got in here? There's a data pad, a lot of food and some credits, and some health packs. Yeah, I'll open them. I'll open them. You don't have to tell me. I'll open them. Give me those and some credits. He's coming, quick. He doesn't know I'm here. I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping. I don't know if he's coming in here. I don't know if he'll hate that I'm in here or not. Here he comes, guys. I'm sleeping.
Go on about your business.
Or just roll over him, honestly.
Leave. Hey, I was talking to you.
Trying to do something here, man.
Go on about your business.
Go on about your business. Alright, there you go. There you go. Now get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. And stay out. Okay. Okay. Got ourselves a data cube. Log in for SAC systems. I'm going to be fired from this assignment and from SSC entirely if I accidentally set off the security alarms again. This is going to end just like Pittsburgh. Got to be more careful about keeping track of this code. Okay, so we have a code for the security system. We hacked it anyway, so we're good. The blood of the champion. What is a game to most is a way of life to him. Everyone knows who he is. Every young athlete mimics his signature stare after a score. He has earned the largest endorsement contracts of any professional player who has ever lived. Each of us has watched the hollow sims of his extraordinary games, marveling at what the human body is capable of. So is it possible that Jerry Wildman, the man who captured the hearts of the world, could be returning to the league? WTO spokesmen are revealing that the former star of the corporate team has regretted his retirement and is planning an intensive program of training in nanotherapy to prepare for a return to the field. League rules are still unclear on the management of nano-augmentation among players, but the return of Wildman may force the issue. Rumors abound that he is a candidate for a piezochem augmentation And if true, his fading physicality will be rejuvenated, while his mind for the game has never been sharper. Next season will be an interesting one, and I recommend you purchase the entire season viewing package. I know I will. It's an interesting one when they're talking about these augmentations, like Leo was definitely not viable, but then he had some crazy gene therapy, apparently. Okay, so helipad is this way. We'll talk to Sophia Sack.
The landing pad is off limits.
Now we may end up having to get into a tussle here because the Order wants her eliminated as well. So this could go either way. Hey gamers, what's going on?
Unless Sid Black sent you to pay his debt, or you want to bring me his head, you'd better let one of my security guards escort you out.
What do I get if I bring you his head?
That was a joke. I already have his jet. I don't have any use for a half-pound of his flesh. Did you have some business to discuss? I need a pilot, but until Sid settles his debt, I can't let him handle product for the Omar.
So, we can easily pay this off. But we could also just go pop, pop, pop. And I might have to do that. Because that way we take out this group. The cameras are off, so it might just be, if we're quick about it, it might just be confined to this one room. We can break the glass and get out of here, and then go back to Sid, and then pay him to fly us away. Do I want to free that other pilot? We'll see. But small-time crooks don't need jet fighters. Hand it over. Or else!
Small-time crooks don't need jet fighters. Hand it over, or else.
Small time? I'm Sophia Sack. I'll show you small time. Small time to live.
Small time to live.
The psycho's gonna have that ticket.
So I was shot with a shotgun and killed. And Sophia Sack, I apologize. I was unfamiliar with your game. That dude just cleaned me up. All right. I was wondering if I could really quickly strike him and I'd take him out. So this is funny. All right, small time to live. I'm going to go in there. Oh, actually. We're all going to suffer here.
Unless Sid Black sent you to pay his debt, or...
What do I get if I bring...
That was...
Wish I could help.
Wish I could help.
Okay, now you guys just stay still.
Grace, you have a strong will after all. That woman was trying to run us out of town. Now take care of her security force so that Sid can have his jet back.
Go on about your business.
You make a lot of noise for someone who wants to hide.
This assignment stinks. So when did the SSC start? Hey, I was talking to you.
Dude, it worked.
You aren't making a fool out of me.
It was an occupational hazard. Yes, dude.
Leave.
It was an occupational hazard. I didn't even blow anyone up. Yes. I heard that. There's a woman running around out there who's very suspicious of me. I can hear her. God damn. Alright, so you talk to them, you're like, wish I could help. Boop. That was actually hilarious. I love that it's like any movement, and they were just stood there too. Like, that's the fun part. They were just stood there. So they just had to move like the tiniest bit and then they're gone. But yeah, the guards are my friends still, because I was like, dude, you wouldn't believe it. Like, I was talking to them, and I was just about to help them out, and then holy shit, a mine went off, and for some unfortunate reason, I can't get out of the window. The windows are all at a very unfortunate.
Better be a false alarm.
They're all at a very unfortunate height. Which I keep ending up on that windowsill.
I know you're there.
Oh my god, I got it.
Hey.
Oh! Is it only... See, is it only that woman who's against me?
Stop.
It
Gotta do
is!
something fast.
Oh, no, never mind.
Now I know I can handle it.
He was my friend. He was green. His thing was green. Alright, so that's really funny. We blew him up. All the guards were like, what the hell happened here? That one woman was like, you're not fooling me. And I like walked out of there. She's smart. I walked out. She's like, get him. I'm so sorry, Miss Sack. I wish I could help. I really do. Now, if you don't mind, I just have to do a bit of a friendly desk inspection. So we're just going to see what's going on here just to make sure it's all structurally sound. There's a couple of holes in here, so it seems like it could be a problem. So I'm just going to put this here, and I'll talk to you later, miss. See ya.
Praised. You have a strong will, after all. That woman was trying to run us out of town. Now take care of her security force so that Sid can have his jet back.
Alright. Take care of his her security force, so she can have her the jet, so he can have the jet back. But the problem with that is, all the turret's been turned on.
You won't get away with this.
Oh.
Then kill me. Do it.
Find the nut.
Okay, they are.
Risking my life.
They're against me. They don't like me. But they're also not super proactive about it either. Alright, this shotgun works too, even with the EMP.
I'm gonna throw one!
Damn!
You flashed yourself too. Wait, how are you not flashed?
That's not worth it.
Alright, we've engaged in a little bit of freaky combat here. So they were they were happy to ignore us the first time that we killed Miss Sack, and we're still our friends, except for that one guard. And now the alarm has actually gone off, and I think that's what makes them annoyed. So there you go. There's only so much we can do.
Hey, you're on your own.
Wonder if I should report this.
Good night, sweet prince.
Hey.
Okay.
Better be a false alarm. Then kill me. Do it.
It is funny when you get to that like one point and they're like, kill me then. Kill me, I'm ready. Alright, so we got to travel to Sophia Sack's hangar. Alright. It's probably not over yet in regards to clearing them out then. Yeah. We got people in here as well. So this is a little bit of a tougher situation to be in than
Someone thinks they're real sneaky.
Maximum.
there's a bot in here too. So we're wiping out security forces left and right to free this dude's jet, whereas the alternate choice was just freeing that woman from WTO. But that probably would have made an enemy out of WTO as well.
No, it can't be. I should have been here to stop it.
I should have been here to stop it.
Damn!
You've done much to bring peace to this neglected part of the city.
God damn.
You can find Sid Black at the Greasel Pit bar to give him the good news about his jet.
Okay.
You have violated this zone's security provisions.
We got turrets. Jesus. Well, we got to really see how lethal the shotgun can be.
Security provisions.
What a time. looting bodies. Getting some ammo. A sniper rifle could be quite fun.
Alert! Grenade!
Good night, bot. You go to sleep now. That's a cool looking jet right there. Now, I don't think the turret is activated. Maintenance receipt, pilot beacon RK4 routine service, inspection passed, approved for all air traffic, firmware upgrade, 1250 credits, clean dish mount, 30 credits, WTO, Simmer Triad, 6-month license, 3,765 credits, 5,045 credits. Okay, so I can activate the pilot beacon.
Anomaly detected.
Anomaly detected. There's a spider bot in here. There's gas. Just picking up some stuff on the lower section while we're here. Hopefully without getting attacked by one of these bots. Love how they got little cute voices on them. That you didn't expect crate, did you? Considering I think we played the first game very non-lethal in that sense. I think there were definitely kills that happened, but we did a lot of non-lethal stealth, whacking him in the head sort of thing. So I do really like having a little bit of combat here for us. I don't know if there's a... We just have to reload the weapon. Just reloads the weapon automatically, because it just cycles through again, and then it just uses a clip. Interesting. Okay. Alright, I can just break this glass. Hello, I'm trying to get in here. Give me a second. Alright, now we know how to get out properly.
Total repair solution guaranteed. Systems updated twice daily.
Flamethrower, eh? God damn. Bolt caster. I quite like the pistol for just keeping it clean, and also for stealth. And then the shotgun is really nice for when they get close range. I've already given it the EMP round. Let's have a look at what the sniper rifle can do. I've got a spot free. Let me pick this up. So, a long-distance ballistic weapon with a low refire rate, alt-fire scope dramatically increases your shot's damage by improving your ability to pinpoint vital organs. And we have a refire rate and a fragmentary round. Shots to explode into fragments upon impact, inflicting radius damage. So, putting that on the sniper rifle would be a bit crazy. So, how do I aim with the sniper? I don't want to accidentally trigger the wrong control here. Okay. So the secondary fire is the scope in. Pretty good. And maybe I should have gotten rid of... Maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of the pistol for the other one. If we find another silencer... If we do find another silencer, I want to chuck it on the sniper rifle, and then I'm thinking... just increase damage in general. Or ammo scavenger, because this would be a bigger weapon that would use a lot of ammo. We might end up ditching the pistol and being like shoddy sniper. It'd be fun to be like long range or close range. Especially if we get a silencer on the sniper, that could be a good idea. I'm having like slight regrets about replacing a pistol with the same mods, but it's a learning experience. So that is what it is. Let me eat some food. Yeah, maybe I keep the sniper just for now. Could be fun. And then if I end up finding another silencer, I think I might go back to... We'll go back to that dude's office in Upper Seattle anyway, because I can open up his locker again. I think his mod was a silencer. Okay, so that I've activated that. So that's off. Now, in regards to our goals, we can hire our pilot. We've got to find Captain Lamar. Jet's no longer locked down for Sid. We got to go back to Upper City for 2 things. We can get the 100 credit reward for killing Godzilla. So we can go do that and then bet on the Greasel pit. And see what happens. But yeah, again, this game gives us a chance to do something a little bit different. Instead of purely playing non-lethal all the time, maybe I want to do something a little bit different, and we're seeing that today. At least ammo's not super hard to find.
Greetings.
Greetings. Shall we conduct business?
Let's conduct some business. We'll take the black market biomod for the 1,000.
I'll take the black market biomod.
Omar, appreciate your business.
No worries, mate. Could have been 500, but that's the choice that I made. Now, domination or alliance switching of turrets, or increased EMP damage, which I think is going to be good for our melee electrostatic discharge. I'm not sure what the max level of this is going to be. Instant hacking would be fun, but we're going to get that upgrade. Wish you could see what happens at every level. Maximum EMP damage and short-term scrambling of bots. That's a good one too. Okay. Back down to the Greasel pit for a spot of betting on the winner.
Any luck?
It's done.
Serious?
Serious. Godzilla's history. You've got a good shot at the title.
That's what I wanted to hear. Here's the payoff. It's all I got. You want more? Bet on Snake Eyes in the World Championship.
Interesting. So now that that's happened, is he motivated to have Green Dragon actually win and not get crushed by Shutterbug this time? Shall we find out? Alright, I'm gonna bet for Green Dragon.
My money's on Green Dragon.
Yeah, Green Dragon. I put my money on sewer gobs every time.
500.
Here you go. Name
D. Well.
Pick your move, Bug. That's it.
Rip him shreds.
Ooh. What? What?
That's more like it.
They were evenly matched. What are you doing?
That's gotta sting.
Shoot it. What are you just... Okay. Alright, alright. Oh. Oh my god.
Guts. Come on.
Are you fucking joking me, bro? Why do they just bounce around like that? Why don't you make them aggressive? This has got to be rigged. This has got to be rigged. Does this guy not care about his own thing winning or what? How do you determine the winner? It's got to be like whichever one you bet to win, they will always die. Alright, we're going to bet on Shutterbug.
Put me down for
Shutterbug.
500.
D. Well.
Pick your move,
What?
Bug.
Now Shutterbug's going to die. Watch this. Oh my god, Shutterbug is absolutely going to die.
That's more like it.
Dude, Shutterbug just got crushed with no difficulty. What? This has to be rigged. whichever one you bet for is going to die.
What's it gonna be?
Shutterbug.
Here you go.
D
for...
Well,
Your Greasel matches are rigged. How the hell am I supposed to bet for Snake Eyes in the finale?
That's more like it.
Oh my god, Shutterbug might win now for some reason. It might not be rigged after all, it's just incredibly bad luck.
That's gotta
He's facing the wrong way! Green Dragon's throwing. What is going on?
I want to see some guts. Come on.
Oh, okay. What are you thinking about? Just shoot him.
That's gotta sting.
Oh god. This is so bizarre. Oh, Shutterbug won. Your dude's dead. Oh my god. It's not rigged after all.
Green Dragon was my second best fighter.
Your second best? Okay. Snake Eyes is your first best then. Dude.
You can tell a champ by the way she listens. Shutterbug heard, she acted, she carried through.
What?
I won. I think you owe me some money.
save the attitude, D. The pit pays. Here you go. Double your money. House takes 10%.
Thanks.
Come back later tonight. Tina's bringing in the champ, Godzilla. It's gonna be Godzilla versus Snake Eyes, 4-to-1 odds. Bet on Snake Eyes, you might just quadruple your money.
Thanks for the tip.
Okay, so they got 10%, so I can do it $9.50.
It'll take us a while to get cleaned up for the next match.
Alright, so I'm glad that we've scientifically proven it's not rigged and I've profited. I'm like, is it literally gonna be the loser? Just as whoever you bet on? But it seems like we might actually have a chance. So what we'll do now is we'll leave, we'll come back, and then we'll see about this Godzilla match that won't happen because Godzilla is no more. So let's leave. I assume that'll reset the location, and now we can check what the match will be. Will it be Shutterbug versus Snake Eyes, and then we bet everything on Snake Eyes, and then hope that we actually win? I think what is interesting is what we've been able to check here by looking at a few matches of the same matchup is it's not stacked one way. Like, it's not always going to be one Greasel that will win. It can actually change. Which means Snake Eyes could lose, maybe.
Bad news. The champ's been cooked in her own crib. Godzilla is no more. But house rules will provide. Reigning trainer gets a free substitution 4-to-1 odds stand. Buy-in is the house minimum.
How'd Godzilla get killed?
One of the trainers, probably. Greedy scabs. They're the real animals in my book. So what's your bet? Snake Eyes challenging the Claw, 4-to-1 against Snake Eyes.
The Claw. Let me think about it.
Let me think about it.
Well, hurry the hell up. This is the World Championship about to go down.
Well, I'm here to win, so it better not be rigged.
Guess I gotta make do with the Claw. He's got the experience, but he's no spring chicken anymore.
What do you mean, Tina? Shutterbug's gone?
Now for the big time.
Okay. Alright. Snake Eyes versus the Claw.
Make a call. Who's about to be the next champ?
Well, given all that I've said and all that we've done, it's got to be Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes all the way.
Right on. Going for the jackpot. How much?
500. I killed Godzilla to get this victory.
Here you go.
You're in the game, D. Now get in there and shake your pom-poms for Snake Eyes. He'll be coming out the north chute.
My pom-poms. All right. Get him. Get him.
That's more like it.
Oh, two blows has been landed. Missed. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get him. Get him, you stupid. Get him. Snake Eyes. All right. Yeah, Snake Eyes victory.
Hate to see him go like that. In his day, Claw was the biggest fighter around.
I actually got the win on the bet.
We did it! Snake Eyes buried that fool Greasel.
That's a 4-to-1 odds, baby, and all it took was Godzilla.
How much did I win?
Let's see. Times 4 minus 10%. Here you go.
Thanks.
Tomorrow night, same time, same place. There's always new meat in the pit.
Can you just keep going? Nice. 1800 increase. Ah, feels good to win, baby. Ah, justice for my boy Mac. He didn't see a credit from Godzilla. I should tell him all about it.
Guess we have a new champion trainer. If you ask me, something dirty went down tonight. That's why Godzilla didn't show.
I'm curious if you come back, if there'd be other Greasels fighting and you just continue betting. Just stack your credits up before you leave. Alright, we obviously can tell this guy about his jet, but we'll be coming back to Lower Seattle to do that, and then assumedly we'll leave. But the plan is, for the moment, to go back to the Inclinator to take out this captain, and then we'll also need to do a couple of things in the upper city again.
Careful walking around here at night.
Mac, I just want to tell you, man, Godzilla's no more. You don't have to think about him anymore. You're all good, bud. Let's go find this Order traitor. So it seems like we've done some jobs that have helped out the...
Something ain't right. Weird noise. Ain't no one wants to drag on me.
Yeah, action.
What the hell? Whoa, okay, fellas. Are these guys associated with our traitor then? Immediately hostile. Oh, Templar recruit. Okay. Gotcha. Probably shouldn't use... This is the thing, these are very ammo heavy. That's why we were like, we'll keep the pistol, you know what I mean? Because it uses a lot less. But I've got a melee weapon for that. So... when we go back to that dude's office, we'll use a silent... We'll hopefully get a silencer.
And action.
A lot of snipers. Okay. So the Inclinator has changed people in it a bit. I guess we'll need to take the Inclinator up. Oh, yep. There's people, alright. Okay. Hang on. Actually, no.
There he is. Captain Omar and the Templar fugitive appear to be having some sort of conference in the office overlooking the platform. Find out what this is all about.
Oh. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do this without alerting them, because maybe I can eavesdrop on a conversation. So we'll go up here, we'll go up, and then we'll climb on the stuff upstairs.
Strange.
Okay. This is probably the time where we use our noisemaker grenade.
My friend must have slinked away. What were they thinking?
Wasn't there another... I think there's another way for us to do this.
Grenade!
Let's check this out.
Hey!
So, that's how it's gonna be?
Alright, they're both going to go check out the noise. Alright, now we can go up above.
Help me out! Jeez! Oh Oh yeah, punk. Go cry to your scabland mama. Get this feed.
Making tracks. Alright, let's listen to this conversation. Is there a conversation to be listened to or not?
Hey, how did you get in here?
Has High Augur Chen met your new friend?
I answer only to the Grand Master now, and I think I see in your eyes, yes, telltale signs of biomodification.
So?
So I've sworn an oath to exterminate defilers of the race. Hey, I'm on to you now. Say your prayers.
What chance did I have? He blew me up. What chance did I have? Well, all right then. All right, gamers. That was good. All right, so as soon as anything happens, we're just gonna get blown up. I thought I was gonna be able to eavesdrop on this conversation.
Hey, how did you get in here?
Has High Augur Chen
Right,
met your new
let's try and not get blown up.
Only to the Grand Master now, and I think I see.
Oh, he's got a flamethrower. That's why.
So I've show yourself for Her Holiness.
Oh my god. He's burned himself alive.
Another piece of meat. Trying to strip a hit. Forget.
Jesus. All right, we've fought some Templars today.
Right, Scab. Where are you?
Oh my god. He burned himself alive with that flamethrower. That was crazy. Okay. Colonel, your lordship. The new recruit Lamar determined loyal. Mag rail contract endangered, however. Apostle Corp scientist Dr. Nassif made contact with Biolab director at Mako. Mako ballistics must be secured. My arrival to be delayed. My gratitude for the timely action to which is owed my liberation from jail. Damn. Okay.
That gives us a good starting point for unraveling the conspiracy. Please return to the church for your next assignment. I would like to know what Mako Ballistics has to do with the Templars, and with your own Dr. Nassif.
Well, this was a crazy little sequence, wasn't it? Okay. And we're gonna have to come back through this way on our way back to the lower city. There's so much we've been able to do in this upper and lower Seattle region. I'm a big fan of it. Partially depleted ammo clip. So you can't tell them where I'm from. You go to sleep. You can live to tell the tale of Alex D. Okay. Back to the city center. It's been so enjoyable. Look at what we get up to. Oh, I finally got to see the loading screen text that gave us a date. It said 20 years ago JC Denton did the triggered the collapse. So we're in like 2072. Nice. So 20 years. Honestly, gotta say, 20 years. They've done a decent job at rebuilding, I guess, in that time. Some ammo clip that we left here before. Very nice. Okay. Let's head to coffee and get our reward.
The coffee's destroyed.
Yeah? All of it?
They'll have to replace the entire inventory.
Good work, Tarsus man. Here's your compensation. I wonder what lucky corporations get to hire the Tarsus grads.
I'm afraid the school keeps its industry contracts classified, even from us.
I would expect as much considering the hostile business climate. Anyone get hurt earlier tonight during the bombing or whatever it was?
Some scientists. It was more like a raid.
Interesting. The Order doesn't usually get tangled up in corporate rivalries.
Well, thanks for the credits. I better be going.
Nice. Yeah, in terms of how certain quests have been handled in this part of the game, I reckon I should have stayed friendly with the Omar and not done what the lawyer said. We should have just taken out the lawyer. I think that would have been the better choice. And maybe not just picked up a new grenade, new pistol just to have a stealth flashlight and wasted those mods. I think those were a couple of strategical errors that we made, but we've made up for it with the credits we've won from our lovely betting arrangement.
Be prepared. I'm being guarded by a WTO security force.
She thinks I'm here to free her and not just cash in on something else that I've got to do. Well, I can't get into the elevator, but what I'm going to do... That's alright, pal. I'm just going to shut you out, because I want this. I'm coming in for this again, because last time I was like, no, it's fine. But it's a silencer, and I'm going to put that on my sniper rifle. So we're going to be looking for... Hopefully we get an ammo scavenger, and that'll be cool. That's the move. So... we now have a silencer on the sniper rifle, which is a great thing. Not being able to put a... I wish we could put the, like, EMP... converter on a shotgun. If we get another glass destabilizer... might put it on the shotgun. So we're going to have an EMP glass destabilizer shotgun. Problem is, though, it's very loud. So I think we might have to just... I don't know. Do I want 3 weapons? I think if we upgrade our toughness, we could probably justify having 3 weapons. So I can have, like, this for glass, and then these for actual combat in their own ways. I think this is not a bad collection of equipment. We'll probably end up ditching one of the melee weapons. Okay, now I need to hack into this guy's computer.
That's one thing about the WTO. Justice is swift.
That's good, mate. See you later. I'll talk to you soon. I need to accept zoning application. There you go.
I've got work to do.
That's right, pal. My work here is complete. Now, in regards to this, we can now do the pilot. We'll report to the church. Tell Sid that he's no longer locked down. See the manager in Lower Seattle. And those are all in the lower city. And then I think we can leave. Rescuing Ava Johnson is probably going to turn the entire WTO against us. You know what I mean? We can use the key code. But I don't know if these guys...
Quite right on last night's shipment.
I don't know if these guys will be accepting of that. You know? And we're not even going to be using her as a pilot anyway, so this could just be like pure wasted time.
It was kind of odd on that one. They shuffled back to the Flight Bay 24 storage room so quickly.
Alright, and it'll take us to the air terminal hangout. Let's just take a look around. You know, maybe we don't have to action anything, but we'll take a look around. What's going on here, guys? Yeah, it's restricted, so, okay.
They haven't been able to unlock my cockpit yet. I'm ready to fly as soon as you do 2 things. First, disable the ground-to-air missile batteries to the southwest and northwest. Then, go to the control room to activate the pilot beacon.
That's the thing. It's a restricted area, bunch of stuff around. Gotta do a bunch of stuff. We'll make an enemy of the WTO. Ava, so sorry, sweetheart, but you're gonna have to go through the WTO process. I have a pilot already. Let's go back to Lower Seattle. That's the choice I'm making.
Up quite right on last night's shipment. I took care of the zoning.
It's for real then? You came through? My lawyer just called a minute ago. I thought he was kidding.
Now what about the compensation?
Oh, sure. I might end up being the first Queequeg's manager ever to do business inside a WTO enclave. That's worth something. Here you go.
Thanks. Good luck with the new branch.
Good luck with the new branch. Hope you don't mind the fact that you've lost out on your coffee supply when you get to work in the morning. Alright, there's that done. Now we go to the Order Church, and then we go to the Greasel Pit. Running through the to-do list. I'll say your traitor Lamar has been taken care of. Now I'm flying out of here, and not a moment too soon.
You owe this search for true order, not only to yourself, but also to your fellow humans. There is a Fard B Al-Kafaya of collective duty. You are bound to search and bring the search to others.
So, some of your people have been recruited by the Templars.
Yes, and one of our best captains, too. The Templars appear to be assembling an army of mercenaries, and maybe those stories about Parisian gold are true. They seem to have very deep pockets.
What's the connection to Mako?
Those scientists at Tarsus Academy are part of an obscure group called Apostle Corps. They have a sale at Mako, which would concern the Templars because Mako is their main supplier of weapons.
Maybe that's where Dr. Nassif is hiding out.
Exactly. Your underlying mission will be to locate her. If perfected, the biomod architecture she gave you, being adaptable to any host, could bring biomodification to everyone and unbalance the very concept of the human being. But we have an additional favor to ask.
Go on.
The Templars have commissioned a new grade of firearm from Mako, the mag rail. The Order very much opposes the creation of any new weapons. Your other objective will be to locate the scientist in charge and kill him.
Won't Mako just hand the project to another scientist?
An assassination will send a message and cost the firm money. We want you to hire a pilot in Lower Seattle and get moving as soon as possible.
You can't get me a ride?
The Order is spiritually rich, but that doesn't buy many private aircraft. Go to the Greasel Pit bar and let Sid Black know about his jet. I bet he would agree to fly you to Mako.
Spiritually rich, but we can't afford planes. Now, something that's very curious is the church are like, hey, you should kill this person. Miss Sack won't be missed by anyone. Oh, hey, you should go and kill this magrail scientist. You should do that. So that's the, yeah, that's the interesting part. Siding with the church seems to be the lethal option, where it's like making these waves and ripples through the corporations in a very aggressive way. And Billy's like, you know what, hell yeah. I don't know if the WTO would be that same level of aggression. So there's definitely a choice to be made in that regard too, about how we want to go about this. And because I was like, maybe we'll pursue a bit more of like a lethal, or just maybe unbalanced in terms of lethal, non-lethal, sort of choose what serves us the best at any given opportunity. Maybe we'll end up kind of flip-flopping between these two groups, but before we pursue a hard direction, but we'll see. So we're going to go back into the Greasel Pit. Something I'm curious about is if the Greasel fighting in the pits has reset.
Go ahead, send.
Go ahead, send the code. And then we'll go in here, see if there's fighting, and then we'll talk to our boy, who's we've given him some extra time to hang out with his sweet gal, because obviously he hates saying goodbye. And then I think we're finally getting out of Seattle. Oh, he's not here. He's not here. And neither's that guy. Alright, no more Greasel fighting.
Hate to see him go like that.
Alright. No more Greasel fighting. It's the fun's over. You can't just keep betting for an eternity. All good things must come to an end. Alright, Sid.
Quit. Took care of the people guarding your jet. You won't have any trouble taking it back.
Cracking good work. Then I'll see you at the landing pad. You can pay me when you're ready to fly.
Cracking good work, mate.
My bird!
Yes, I'm upset. Leave me alone.
Alright, Sandy. Off we go then.
One scratch on her and someone's gonna pay.
You ready to leave? Just head.
Alright. Plane's out and ready to go. There he is. We're finally getting flown somewhere. It's been some time. Oh.
I got your jet back. Isn't that good enough?
I gotta at least break even if I'm on a burnt fuel. That rate includes covert placement, curb drops, hostile pickups. The flyers charge less but don't deliver. Bunch of sods in my opinion.
You better not rip me off.
No worries, Scully. But fair warning. Don't expect a ride back to Seattle. This town's burned me one too many times.
So we will be paying for it, but it seems that he's given us a better location. We've won some good money today, so I'm going to pay for the ride. Sorry, Ava, and your unmarked chopper. We're getting out of here.
Take me to the Mako Ballistics facility north of the city.
Hop in.
We're going to a brand new spot. We're finally out of Seattle. The Mako Ballistics Incorporated. There we go. We've got some corporate espionage. We're going to be infiltrating a place, and we'll see what we have to deal with today. No goals at the moment. There's Ava Johnson's beautiful helicopter. Nothing that we need anymore, but there you go. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody, for this episode of Deus Ex Invisible War. Upper and Lower Seattle, really, really amazing. I loved being able to see what was going on in regards to the upper section, lower section, seeing the split in the cleanliness and how people are living not very good down there. They're Greasel fighting, and like the regions, the areas, they are quite small. And from what I've gathered, this seems to be like a point of criticism about the game, is that the environments are not very big. And I totally see that, like, as a comparison from the original game, when we got to explore around the cities. A lot of streets, a lot of locations, very wide open areas, and a lot for us to do. So it's definitely smaller, and that's unfortunate. I think there's a slight advantage that it does have with that in mind, is that it at least has a lot of these objectives that are focused. And there's back and forth between the locations as well. Definitely wouldn't mind if it was bigger, and it seems that our zones between loading screens are a bit smaller, all sorts of stuff like that. All very valid criticism. To be honest,
I dropped my birds on the curb. You're on the roof of the Mako Ballistics main complex. I got you past the bots and surveillance downstairs.
You will first gain entry to the main complex. Mako Ballistics is a very inward-looking, distrustful enterprise, so expect automated surveillance and armed guards.
Okay, thanks for the thing. So yeah, we paid for a good drop-off point. There you go. Honestly, it doesn't bother me too much because I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying what I'm going through in this game. I can acknowledge the unfortunate nature of it being probably a little bit of a downgrade in the sense of it being more focused, less open. But again, it's like some negative points that you can chalk up, but in the pros and cons lists, I'm having a good time. And I think that's the most important thing. If I'm having fun, having a good time, then I can't sit here and be sour about it. You know, I don't go into a game ready to be negative. I go into a game ready to be positive. And if negative things happen, I'll talk about it. So it's a bit of a shame that there are definitely some smaller areas. Like you go to like a apartment building, and there's like 2 apartments, and it's like 21 and 22. Where's all the other apartment buildings? You know, there's not really multiple levels that you're seeing here because the building doesn't even look like it houses that many apartments, really. So there's elements of the environments are specifically crafted for things that you can do, and there isn't like a lot of that expansion on locked doors or just other doors that you would walk past and then go through. It's even similar to when we were in the Emerald Suites. All of those apartments are just apartments that you can interact with. Like they are relevant to the story. There isn't like any just empty apartment that's got nothing going on or just locked doors. So it does kind of feel like very clear that the environments are there for you to interact with everything, and it all serves your goals and what's going on, in comparison to just you like roaming in something that feels real in terms of how it's constructed. Like you're walking through city streets and you've got your bars and your apartments and other buildings and some stuff you won't even blink at. But in this game, it's very different. So definitely something to acknowledge at the very least. But I'm excited to see our next mission, the Mako Ballistics facility. And we'll check that out next time. So again, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time.